Lads, I have a new theory, and I'm going to see if I can completely change the way that I'm playing my rapid chess. I'm down at 1994, and you all know that I like to sacrifice and get crazy aggressive. I'm going to try this new rule that I've invented for myself. I am not allowed to do something super aggressive until at least move 20. I'm going to try this, and I'm going to be letting you know what move we're on. Here we go. I gotta figure out a way to improve, you know? I can't, be going for gambits and other stuff so often. This is the Dutch defense. I'm just going to go here. It's like a delayed Staunton. And we always take with the bishop here and play this move. And we're on move 7. And again, I'm going to try to play this very accurately. I don't need to do anything crazy. I just need to develop. And let them make the mistake. That's the whole thinking here. We're controlling this square. And I want to just castle here and put the rook on e1. I'm surprised he's already attacked. I suppose he was able to do that. I should have had the queen here before I castled. Take, take. Take, take. We develop the rook with tempo, but we lose that central square, which is annoying. But it's not the end of the world. We don't develop the rook with too much tempo. Yeah, we do, because the queen comes off the square. We're still defending f2. So he's looking at f2. We're going to defend it. And we're on move 15. I have to keep defending this square. I'd love to lift my rook, but the bishop coming in here is quite annoying. Lifting the rook to here, he can play this. Take, take. Maybe that's fine as well. Yeah, I think that's fine. We're just going to double the rooks. We're on move 17. We still haven't messed up yet. And we actually can get a rook to the 7th rank. And we're on move 20. Which is very exciting. Surely my king is more central than his. See what we can do here. Here, here, take, take. So I think we need to go here. Yeah. My opponent is from Lebanon, by the way. Not that anybody really cares. Check him here. He goes back to here, and then we check him here. He goes back this way. I kind of like this. He wants to stay here, he can. Otherwise, I'm moving in. Here, 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 here. Here, take, take. Here, here. Tricky. Here, here. I'm never getting anywhere with that until I pull back here and here. Then he takes and I come back and I have two pawns. Two pawns against one. I can maybe push. Okay, let's try it. He doesn't have to push. But it might be tempting for him too. I think both are probably okay for him. I want to play this move when his king's not here. That's the trick. He's just moved one. Here, here. It's kind of annoying. Here he takes, I go here. Then here. Oh wait, here he takes, I go here. He goes here, I go here. He goes here, and this one's promoting. Here, 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 here. Check. Here. Might be okay. Oh, it's very tricky. Here, take. Then, yeah, okay. I don't do that. If I go here, he goes here. That's the problem. And then I'm stuck in opposition again. Here, here. Do I care about this? Here. Here, here. I think I can go here. I'm going to try this. Here, take. Here, here, take. If he takes with pawn, then I go here, he takes here, 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 check. Okay, I'm going to try it. I don't know. But this is clearly what he's going to go for. He should have chased this one. I was wrong by him. Gotta make sure I do this right. Just gonna walk my king in very slowly. Get closer and closer until his king goes onto d1. here, here, now here, here, and back to here, here. Don't quite know. Here. Here. I mean, I can just continually check him. I want to do that though. Here, he can move up. Comes back to here. I don't think I can stop him. Can I? Check here. Here. Oh, maybe I do that. Yeah. Maybe I go this way. Here, then he goes here, doesn't he? Yeah, I have to just come back to here. I don't see any other way about it. This guy's pretty much the worst, isn't he? Okay. Well, there he blundered. Happy days. What was he doing? I guess people make mistakes. That's crazy. That is crazy. That is crazy. Happy days. People make mistakes in the end games. Back over 2000. Let's check the review there because I'm pretty sure I missed something. Can't believe he allowed that. That's pretty shocking. Basically, the opening was fine. I was trying to get to 20 moves without making a mistake, but I actually took here on e5, and the move I should have played was queen b3, pinning the pawn to the king. And here, if they go c6, which the engine's telling them to do, we can go rook a e1. They can never push here because this pawn is not protecting because it's pinned. So if they do push, we can just capture. We're doing totally fine here. We could even capture with rook. Maybe capturing with rook is a little better. Yeah. So I didn't see any of that. That would have been good to do. So knight takes e5 was my first mistake. And the game's still equal all the way up until this point where I played the move g4. And something I need to remember in endgames is that pushing a pawn, you got to be very careful of doing. Because pushing the pawn here, it opens up the f4 square for the opponent to occupy. For example, let's say I go here and they move over. Then I go here, I go here, and then I suppose they probably make some sort of play on this side of the board. Here, here, take, and let's say I just keep my king. They go here, and then eventually they're going to push this and come in here. So like this, here, here, here. I'm going to have to stop this one, and they're eventually going to grab these ones. So that's just completely losing for me. My opponent ultimately made the mistake here by pushing. He could have easily just chased me, which I thought he was going to do in the game. He didn't. He instead pushed the pawn here. And I thought that I forced a draw because I'm just terrible at studying my endgames. And now that's so obvious to me that the queen can checkmate the king and stop the pawns. And so I just want to go over that on Noctie.ai real quick. I've made an element here of this exact position on Noctie. So we're just going to jump into this and give it a go. So we're just going to go in and practice this. In the game I was in check. So I took the pawn and they pushed. Okay, they do push in this situation. They could actually go here and grab this one, or, you know, here and still catch it. But I would then be able to grab their pawns and be closer to this one and promote it. But it's nice that it happened the same way that was in the game. So we want to get a queen. And the way, okay, they went here in the game, I think, as well. We just check and we just want to move our queen closer. And we want to get to one of these squares, C3 or E3, eventually. So I'll just show you how this works. And we can do this without... Okay, and they've gone here. And if they ever walk in front of their own pawn, then we can start moving our other pieces in. But just for the sake of this, I'll just show you. Like, let's say they never do that. Here I can check here. And now if they go here, if they go to this square, then I'm totally fine to just walk the king in. But I'm just going to take this one off just so you can see I'm taking it off with check. Okay, let's just check again here. And if they go here, again, we move the king in. If they step away, we can just go here. And now they go here. And now we step here. And now we're just sort of opposition from the king. And they have to either go here or give up the pawn. And this is just the thing that I was missing in the game. And I need to be able to find that. So now I'm just going to walk my king in and get it a little bit closer. We'll just put our queen here. We can go check here. And if they go here, we can get the king in. If they don't, we can force them here and then we get opposition. Okay, so they just went off into the corner. I'm just going to take this and the king has only got 2 squares. So we're just going to pre-move the rest of these and this game should be over. There you go. I need to remember that method in the future. I won't be falling for any stalemate tricks or forced draws going forwards. I just need to play better. I really should know how to do that a lot better than I did in the game. Hope you lads enjoyed, and I'll see you all very soon. Bye for now.